this tutorial we're going to show you how you complete your form W-8 ban. So this is a form W-8 ban is a certificate of foreign status of a beneficial owner for United States tax withholding and reporting. So this form, if you're making an income from a US company, uh, most likely the US payer is going to ask you to complete this form and submit back to them, because by the compliance requirement from the IRS, the employer or the payer has to have this form get completed from say a foreign national. This form basically certifies that you are a foreign national and you could be taxed at a treaty rate or a preferential rate, or at 30% if the United States doesn't have a treaty with your home country. So this form is requested by the payer who's paying you, is usually from the United States. And what this form does is that it frees you from the requirement to file your US tax return. So once you file W-8 Ben, you it's this form is good for the next 3 years, and this form goes to the payer in the US who is paying you. This form doesn't go to the IRS, and this form is only for the foreign national. It's not for a US citizen. So let's come to the first part. So in the first part, you enter your name. In box 2 is your country of citizenship. In box 3 is your address. Then coming to box 5, you do not have a US social security or an ITIN, so you can leave that blank. Foreign tax identification number. So if say you are from India, you could always put your PAN number over here, or any tax identification if from any foreign country that you have from your resident country, most probably. So if you don't have, then you probably have to find some alternative ID, but it's always good to put your tax identification from your home country on box 6. Then reference number, in this case we don't have, so we leave that blank. Coming to box 8, it is your date of birth. Now the most tricky part of this form is part 2, and how do you complete that. I will definitely show you how to do that in an easy way. So in this case, our beneficial owner is a resident of India, so we put the name of the country. You can put whatever country you're from over here. And then coming to box 10, so in our case, our our owner is from India. We have to see the treaty between India and the United States, and in that we need to figure out in the section of royalties what section of your treaty applies and what is the percentage of tax that the payer has to withhold. So in our case, if we go to the treaty, we scroll down to Article 12 to subsection 2, which clearly states that 15% rate of withholding on a specified type of income. It could be any type of income. So let me just quickly show you that. So this is the treaty the United States has with India. You can find it on the irs.gov website, and here you come to Article 12. Most of the articles are similar with treaties from other foreign countries. It's just that what's in the treaty that's different. So just come to Article 12 over here, and once you scroll over here, Article 12.2 says for royalties and fees included, services may also be taxed in the contracting state in which may arise and according to the laws of the state. But if the beneficial owner of the royalties or the fees include services is a resident of another contracting state, which is in our case is India, the tax so charge shall not exceed. And then they have given, if you come to 2 subsection 2, so for the first few years it was between 15 and 20%, but for the subsequent years it is 15% of the gross amount of royalties or the fees included services. So in our case you can put as 15%. And apart from this, if you go to the IRS.gov website, you can just search as tax treaty tables and come to the first table. If you select on this one, so this is a tax rate for everything other than personal services. And if you scroll down, so in our case, our country is India. but this is for interest and dividends, so we'll ignore that. Come to the royalty section. In the royalty section, come to the country India, and it says 15%. Sorry, it says 15% for industrial royalties, 15 for patents, 15 for film and television, and 15 for copyrights. So we are pretty sure that it's 15% in our case. So royalties could be anything. It could be copyright, patents, TV, industrial equipment. I highly doubt if that's applicable in your case. But if you have, say, a US payer, it could be from YouTube or Google Ads, it could be Fiverr, Upwork, you can put as 15% withholdings. Going back to this one, so in our case, we know that it's 15%, and coming down over here, explain the additional conditions in the article and the para beneficial owner meets to be eligible for the rate of withholding. So the entire idea of this form is to establish that you are not a US citizen or a US person, you are a foreign national. So this is the line you can use. Beneficial owner as a permanent establishment in India. You can replace India with your country, and all work is performed in India as per Article 5. So Article 5 of that treaty talks about permanent establishment. So you can check the article. So I will post these links in the description, so it's easier for you to relate to your country and fill this form. This form is a very simple form, and you shouldn't be having any difficulties in filling that. So part 3 over here is certification. So all you need to do is put your signature and your date, and you can hand it to who was actually requesting this form from you. So that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Please do like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.